Hi, Shauna Holt with Fit Frugal Life. And I've been doing some spring cleaning in my house. And I've been sharing my tips and resources that I've been using and finding and into blog posts and been sharing them with you that have been listening. So, have you done your spring cleaning yet this year? Today's blog topic is all about clean eating. So, I'm going to be talking about a little twist on spring cleaning, on cleaning up your nutrition. So, what does clean eating mean? It's simply the practice of avoiding processed foods and refined foods and basing your diet on whole foods. And the most simplest form of a whole food is something that you go straight out, to the farm, pick yourself and eat. Of course, we don't have that much time, most of us, in the day to be able to do that. So when you're buying packages of food, always look at the ingredient list. And, if you can't pronounce it, most likely it's not good for you. So don't buy it. Also avoid sugars and artificial sweeteners if at all possible. But there's much more to clean eating. You can gain energy from nutrition, you can prevent illnesses, lose weight, feel better. Eating clean involves not only choosing the right foods to eat, but also avoiding or limiting all of the junk that is so readily available to us these days. So I have some basic clean eating tips for you today. Choose whole, natural foods and eliminate and minimize processed foods. That means just staying clear of the prepackaged foods in a box, in a bag, in a can, those frozen meals, even the ones that say healthy request. They're filled with ingredients that you can't even pronounce. When reading ingredient lists on a package, ask yourself if you would find that ingredient by itself in the store on the shelf or in your own kitchen. If the answer is no, then just back away. This usually means that you will do most of your shopping around the edges of the store. And, you don't have to eliminate all processed foods like whole grain pasta, natural cheeses, brown rice. But if you can't pronounce ingredients on a label, just don't put the food in your shopping cart. And for most of us, just this step alone will give you huge benefits. The next tip is to not drink your calories. High calories like specialty coffees, sodas, fruit juice, on average, they tack on about 400 to 500 calories a day. So try to choose water first. That's all I drink. I add lemon to mine throughout the day. Unsweetened tea is another good option. And if you're not a fan of plain water, try infusing your water with fruits or herbs. The next tip is to have balanced meals. Include a protein, a carb, and a fat at every meal. For one, one thing, a lot of people are scared to add carbs. They're always saying, no, I can't. Carbs are bad. I mean, we're told different things, it seems like, around every turn. Vegetables, though, are carbs, and our body does need carbs for energy. It does need fat. Fat does not mean you will be fat. We need that to help satisfy our body. And a lot of us are lacking protein, especially in the earlier part of the day, like at breakfast. All of the breakfasts out there are usually cereals and bagels and muffins and pastries. And if you go on vacation to a hotel, most of the time their breakfast, that's what they offer you. So protein, though, is important muscle builder, and it can also help curb your appetite whenever you're eating it throughout the day. And it does keep you fuller longer. So be aware of the kinds of meals that you put together and add some of each to every meal. Don't eat too little. Um, did you know that that could also be a reason why that you're not losing weight? Is that you're not eating enough? Usually when I sit down and talk to someone about, what are you typically eating in a day, they will tell me at least one meal that they're skipping each day. And, our bodies need fuel to keep us going and keep our metabolism in check. So many people undereat when they're trying to lose weight, but that actually can do more harm to you than good. Your body will think that it's in starvation and it will hold on to whatever that you are putting into your body. So if you are eating, clean food in the correct portions, your results will come the healthy way. So eat. The next step is to eat 5 or 6 small meals throughout the day. This usually pans out to mean your 3 main meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and 3 snacks. And eating this way prevents you from skipping meals and binging later. It also keeps your blood sugar levels steady so energy doesn't lag. Another tip is to cook your own meals at home. Instead of buying meals in a box, cook meals from scratch. And it's not as hard as it sounds. You don't have to do this all at once. You can just start with one meal, and each week add another meal that you're going to make from scratch. Clean whole foods need little preparation beyond chopping and sauteing, seasoning, to make them satisfying and delicious meals for your family. We even make our own seasoning packets instead of buying those packets. You never know what all is being put into those seasoning packets. So we make our own taco seasoning and chili seasoning and stuff like that. It's actually more economical and better for you. And the final one is to eliminate refined sugar. Refined sugar provides nothing but calories. It doesn't have any nutritional value. If you need to sweeten your foods, try using maple syrup, cinnamon, honey, bananas, unsweetened applesauce, or stevia. My favorite natural sweetener is stevia. It has no effect on blood sugar. We do use bananas in a lot of things too to help sweeten that. Look out for words on the labels for maltodextrin and dextrose. Avoid artificial sweeteners at all costs. All they do is they trick your body into producing insulin and storing fat. It's not good. The three most common artificial sweeteners are sucralose, which is commonly called Splenda, saccharin, which is commonly called Sweet and Low, and aspartame, which is usually called Equal. And some of the things that I've heard and read about these 3 sweeteners have caused me to completely eliminate them in my household. I have a client that actually told me some horror stories about her health and brain cancer with one of these so-called safe artificial sweeteners. So it's a whole nother blog post, but try to stay away from as many artificial sweeteners as you possibly can. It's not better to drink Diet Coke, I promise you. So if you're really looking to clean up your nutrition, I have a free healthy eating guide with a meal plan, and you can go to my blog post that I attached to this video and, fill out your name and email, and I'll email it to you so you can download and print it. Well, if you have any questions or comments, please post them below. And if you know anybody trying to spring clean their nutrition, go ahead and share this with them too. And I hope you have a great day.